Good morning, everybody. We are just checking out what's going on in the stock market this morning. Looks like SGBX popped up and dropping back down right now. So we're pre-market. It's about an hour till the bell. MDGS came up and dropped down. I don't know what's going to happen with that today. So it looks like SGBX has news. MDGS actually has news, but it's not showing up in my e-signal today. They got some new $650,000 contract or something. Hook. Nothing super exciting there. Looks very choppy. Only 226,000 shares of volume so far this morning. It's trading below the VWAP. High of 948. And it's all the way back down to like at 823. So it sold off pretty heavily pre-market. EYEN's not a lot of volume yet. Yeah, nothing going on there. So
Okay.
SGBX came all the way back down to the 9 moving average at 128, 130, somewhere in there. So let's see if it holds on that line and goes back up. Looks like there's a new stock on the gap list, Fran. Not a lot of volume. MDGS is getting some support at 130. So what is this? 137 and so let's see, in about 30 seconds we'll watch it and see if it comes back up above 137, if it gets support here. We could potentially buy the next 1 minute candle to make a new high. So if this clears 137, there it goes. Just drop right back down. Makes me nervous. Yeah, this thing's. I want to see some kind of confirmation before I even bother with this. So if it gets above the VWAP, maybe. So maybe at 150. Really not in the mood to trade pre-market and lose money here today, so I'm just being extra patient. Meanwhile, I'll show you my So here's my trading sheet for July. So far this month I've had 2 red days, once last week and once this week. One what I would consider, well, 2 what I consider yellow days, because I did some practice after I closed up for the day, and practice actually sent me into the red. So if that was real money, I would have obviously been red, but I'm still training, I'm still practicing in the simulator, so I think getting some reps of getting in and out of the stocks is not a bad thing, because it helps me with my finger dexterity and being able to get in and out of using the hotkeys and that sort of thing. So, but anyways, my goal is to be green first and foremost, and then if I can cover my $200 daily goal, then I'm in good shape. But for the week, I'm already up double my goal, so I don't need to push it for this week. If nothing comes, nothing comes. I don't like these low price stocks, these dollar something stocks. Anyways, these, you have to trade like 5,000-6,000 shares to make it really worthwhile to be able to get, you know, 50 to a couple $100 or whatever. But let's see, if this thing goes over 150, then it's worth trading.
I'll be back.
I'm on camera. I'm recording myself for YouTube. Okay. See this like higher high, lower high. So if it's putting in a pattern of a downward trend, that's not good. But on the 5-minute chart, it's still forming a nice little flag pattern here. But I mean, it's still early. This is low volume. $1.5 million shares. The daily chart, I don't know, we're way up here, and 200 moving average is at 222, so like there's some resistance after it clears the high of the day. Definitely wouldn't want to be trading it up there, but I think between 150 and 180 we can catch a little scalp or something. I don't know, this stock's making me nervous. Oh, looks like another one came up on the scanner here. BVPR. What's this one? Another $1.60 stock. Ugh. Do not like these. So if it can get over 150, then it kind of breaks the lower trend pattern. The problem is it's already up over 100%. So it was gapping like 150% or something like that. Looks like Hook is making a move here to get back above VWAP. Still pretty low volume though. Austrian Hookapa gets U.S. permission for clinical testing of cancer therapy. So they got FDA clearance. That's pretty good. It's got good news on the day. It needs to get back up over at least 875. What's the float on this guy? 8 million shares. What's the daily look like? So it looks like the pre-market pivots around 945, 950, which is right at the, what is that, the 50-day moving average, I guess. Is a recent IPO stock, April. So after 950, maybe like some resistance around 978. What's the high of this here? 969. And then up to 1043. Just about a minute. See what it looks like. Let's see. The volume's coming in here. It's after 8:30. And big sellers. 1,600, 2,000 shares. Look at that, SGBX is making a lower low, so that's pretty much broken down for the day. That one is not looking good. Let's bring Hook down here. Oh, look at that. Nice. So on the 5-minute, get that like 940. I'm going to get in on this because this thing is moving higher. And it just made a new high, a new candle to make a new high. It's over the VWAP. Try to scalp 1,000 shares here, see if I can just make a little bit. All the way back up to 9. My stop will be 860, so 20 cents maybe. I'm going to try to scalp just a 4 or 5 cents here. So that pullback was on low volume. I'm gonna just hang tight here for a second. I could even add into this because it's gonna snap up here. Let's see. Little 1 minute micro pullback. There it goes. Come on. Alright, it's consolidating a little bit here. See it push up back into that 890 range. There it goes. I'm just gonna try to get out here 887, 889. There we go. 50 bucks. Perfect. Not a bad little trade there. Pre-market. Okay, if it holds above VWAP here, 850, 860. Nice. So the high on that candle is 880. Just sitting tight here, waiting to see what happens in this next candle. If it gets back over 880. Probably do like a little 5-minute. Over 890 maybe. Little hesitation. MDGS just doesn't look good. Let's look at solely from yesterday, see what it's doing. Looks like it's holding up. Not a lot of volume, 100 shares. The new daily high would be 22.02 on solely. It's around $20. It's a little high price though. Alright, where are we at here? So this guy just turned a new 5-minute candle and needs to cross over a high of 890 in order for this to be interesting. I'm going to have to pause here at 9 because I have a meeting that I need to go to. The other stock I like to trade is actually a big cap. It's definitely not in the, it's more in Mike's strategy, but this, I end up like kind of doing my own thing here with this, the big caps. Yesterday Beyond Meat just made this massive move, and daily wise it's sitting, let's see, yesterday at a high of 174, so it dropped down a little bit today. Might climb back up there, but we got some, yeah, it's resistance right at this 104 area or 174 area, and then up to the, then it has clearance all the way up to 200. It's a nice big pocket there, but it's still a fairly new stock on the market, so it's actually been uptrending. Might get a little bit of a day of pullback here, but I don't know. Keep an eye on it. These are fun. You just get a couple hundred shares or 100 shares, and it goes up like $1 or whatever. You make $100 on these little scalps. The problem is it can flush down pretty quick because it's such a high price stock. So $1 is only like a fraction of a percent. You know. All right, what's going on with Hook? This thing gonna clear 190. It's, I mean 890. So we got a 2,000 share seller at 9. NBCN coming up. Explore HTE pathway, alternative trial, blah blah blah. Looks like it just spiked all the way up to the recent reverse split. Yesterday closed at 411, high at 437 today. Gapping up 15%. I don't know. All right, I'll be back in half hour. All right, I'm back. 2 minutes before the bell. Let's see, not much has changed on the gap scan here. And hook has been staying above the VWAP, above the moving average. So if it clears over 90, this could be a good gap and go over the pre-market pivot of 890. I don't know, I'm just falling apart right now. VVPR. Looks like it's holding above the 200. 243, it's got news. So over 245, 250. Wow, that's way up there. Looks like it has room up to 318 and then no resistance after that. Oh, there's resistance up there. Okay. 333, 384, something like that. Hook moving. VVPR is moving. VVPR. Hook over 890 or VVPR. Oh, SGBX. Couple of moving. That's a small stock, but I don't like that price point. Wow. SGBX is moving good. But it's like under the VWAP, needs to go up to $1.80. Not interested. Let's see what Soli's doing here. Oh, selling off. VVPR, high of 213. Maybe over 220, maybe? Hook. Snapped up to 880. Not a lot of follow through here. Yeah, that's not good. Maybe red to green move. BBPR. Trading under the VWAP. It's gotta get up over 250 before that's interesting. MCRN, that's a huge float, 69 million share float. Oh, look at that. Hook is down. A little red to green move, maybe? What is SGBX doing? Look at that thing. Alright, it's back over the VWAP. This thing might halt. Alright, I'm going to jump in. 146. Come on, break 150. Might add at 150. A nice 460 trade there. Wow. See if this thing does a little pullback. It's holding up. Is this thing going to pull back at all? There's a little pullback. Okay. So the high of that candle was 158. There it goes. It's not going. So I'm going to sell it at 162 and get out with 2 cents. Kind of struggled to get up over that. It didn't snap, so I didn't like that. It's definitely struggling right here. There it goes, 162. There's a bunch of big sellers right here. 100, whoa, 105. Oh yeah, there's a seller at 165. Up 147%. Alright. Not sure I want to trade this again. So lower volume on the pullback, which is good. That's just the 1 minute micro pullback. Let's see if this thing rips back up here. 150. I'm going to get in 152. Starting to push up a little bit here. 153, 154, 55. I'm just going to get out there. I don't know why. Just made me nervous because it was topping out at 163 before, but if this thing clears 165, it could snap. So 165, I'm in. Although there is a couple of big sellers up there. Yeah, I don't know. There's a big seller sitting at 160 and 165. These sellers in here, there's a bunch of big sellers at 160. Yeah, it's holding it down. Still lower volume though on the red candle, which is good. 165. $158 now, 13,000 share seller, 12,000 share seller. Bunch of sellers here, but it's only $1.60 stock, so. NVCN, so turning around. Still under the VWAP at 424. Can't trade that. There it goes, 165. Boom, look at that thing go. And it barely got up over at 169. It topped out. it got through that chunk. 168. A lot of sellers on this thing stacked up. This thing pulls back a little bit. See, I don't need to trade anymore because I've already cleared my daily goal, so I'm kind of don't need to take the risk. I can be done right now. It's nice to see this low volume on the pullbacks though. VVPR getting up over 220. There it goes. A little sympathy momentum on the biotechs. $246. It's good to. Wow, this thing's whippy. The big seller is a big seller at 236. Boom. Topped out again at 169. There's a bunch of big sellers at that 170 level. Ish. Hook. Just peaked at 890 if you mark it. Going 93. Get over 9. It's a big seller at 9. Alright, I'm out. Oh, look at that. Popped right over 9. Next resistance, probably around 967, 936. $926. It's a little bit whippy. Over 911, 912. A couple of sellers here at 912. Oh, OHRP from the other day, back on the charts. Wow, this thing. Oh, I don't know why I just jumped into this. That's not good. I jumped in at like the high of the day almost. There it goes. Okay, I made $100 on it. Yeesh, that thing is wimpy. All right, that was not a good trade. I should not have just jumped right into that. I got lucky a little bit. So over 515. What's the resistance look like here? We got resistance up to 536 from the other day. And then I think it's clear up to 630. It's pretty interesting. Alright, so what's this thing gonna do? Falling. Definitely do not want to take the chance. If I do get into this thing, I think it's for just 1,000 shares, not 2,000 shares. Looks like hook is flagging. And failing. And OHRP is failing. Now it's below the VWAP, so I just not comfortable with that. Both of these stocks just dropped big time. Wow, look at that thing. Okay, I think I'm done for the day. One close call and 2 stocks that are broken. This thing gonna halt going down. Nope. If it goes back up over 455, maybe. I don't know. I don't really like this. Pretty much sold the entire move. Solely selling off. BYSL. It's pretty much stuck. It did a secondary offering the other day. Yeah, so it's toast. See what BYND is doing. Selling off. I don't have a good grasp on this stock, like what the pivots are. 167, 168. So it might be showing some support right here. We got this 168.28 level. It's sort of, it's only 1 point though. OPTN. $24 million share float though. No news. Looks like Hook is moving back up. Maybe over 875 would be interesting. I'm sitting at 780, it's almost 10 o'clock. There's really no reason for me to trade anymore today. These stocks are just not super strong right now. Everything's broken down. Unless something hits the scanner that looks interesting in the next 5-10 minutes, I think I'm going to be done. OHRP. Gosh, if this thing gets back over 450 and holds, maybe might be interesting. Got this support level at 413 on the daily. Yep. So Wild Card Fridays is what Ross always says. This past couple months, Fridays have been hit and miss. And so far I've done decent. Three stocks, 3 green, 780 profit before commissions. And I haven't traded that many times. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. I think OHRP is pretty done for the day. Alright, I will be back in a few. Alright, looks like OHRP made it go for the moving average here and got pushed back down. Hook is dropping. I think that's pretty much done for the day. Lower highs, lower lows. The volume has kind of come out of this one. There's not a lot of volume there. I think it's, oh, SGBX got halted. Halted going down. Looks like a short on Beyond Meat. I'm going to take 100 shares short, see what happens. Roll that down. Back down into this 167 range. Stop at 169.61. So 169.60 is my stop at. I'll add more if it goes below 169. With 100 shares. 168.87. Alright, so we'll let it go down 50 cents or so. Target at 68.50. 168.67. I'll jump out. Let's see. There it goes. Cool, 60 bucks. Little quick 200 share trade. So I saw this, it got rejected on the VWAP here, came up back to the VWAP, started getting rejected, boom. This thing might go all the way back down to 167. Yeah, there it goes. 68. Probably could have held on to it longer, but I'm happy making money. I don't want to be, I'd rather just scalp $60, $100 and be green than take the chance of this thing reversing on me and going back up into that 170 range. SPY is up too, so not good to short a stock when you go against the market. The market's going up, although it's trending. It's been trending downward all morning. It's kind of Alright, I think that's it for me, guys. I'm going to end it here. I'm up 840, 4 stocks, green on all 4. I don't think I had one red trade, so good Friday. Alright, see you guys.